the good vibes. We met each other in our teen times. Since then we got saved, engaged, tied and not displayed. Our love through married life. Meet the Thorpes, that's our tagline. Like, comment on our journey and subscribe.
Yo, people.
Welcome back to the third episode of True Talks with the Thorpes or Truth Talks?
Come on, this is the third time now. How can you not?
You remind me.
True Talks with the Thorpes.
Welcome to episode 3.
Welcome back.
We're here for another episode.
Yeah.
We're back
Could
on
you
the
put
green
your phone
chair.
on Do Not Disturb, please?
My gosh.
Yeah. Gosh.
Sorry.
Manners.
Okay.
Respect.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So how's your week been?
My week. My days. This week has been...
My God.
It's been weeking.
It's been weeking.
Let's,
It's been weeking.
before we get into that, what we got on feet today?
Today I have my turbo greens on.
What is that?
What do you mean? It's a trainer.
You just said a colour.
What do you mean?
They're called Jordans.
Oh, sorry.
And they're Jordan 1.
And I called them turbo greens.
But they don't know, babe.
They might know.
Right.
Guys, don't have it because Adrian's always like, oh, they might not know. Guys, I'm telling you, they know
crazy.
trainers. They know about trainers.
That accent is nuts.
That's how you-
Please don't do that for me. Again, I don't speak like that.
But how do you make me sound? Anyway, these are my favorite trainers, my turbo greens. Absolutely love them. When I first bought them, though, I felt like I made a mistake. Do you remember? And I was like, I don't like them anymore. So I never wore them, and they've just been sitting in the yard catching dust. They're not even very dirty. And I actually used them to run errands in. But now I've fallen in love with them again.
Wow.
So yeah, I've got my turbo greens on and I absolutely love them. And I think they look buff on my foot.
Nice.
You know, size 5 in them things.
Nice.
Buff.
Okay.
How about you?
I've got on one of my favourites today.
What's that?
Jordan 1. Travis Scott's. Nice little collab.
Yeah?
Nice little brown colour. Get
Nice.
me?
Who told you
Love
to put those on
these.
today?
You did.
Okay. And when did you buy those?
After I saw yours on.
Oh, okay. So I'm a trendsetter. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So why did you go for those trainers today?
I like the contrast of the brown with my green hoodie, but you know, and I also like these bottoms, like how they drop on it.
So the way that you just said the brown with the green.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing brown and green together today?
You said it looked nice.
Oh, so basically you took your wife's instructions today.
No instructions, advice.
Okay. To be fair, this whole outfit that I'm wearing,
You look like me. You literally look like me.
when I got ready today, yeah, Adrian looked at me and he was like, oh man, you look nice. Like I was his protege. So basically, this is Adrian's t-shirt. Adrian bought me these cargos. Adrian bought me these trainers. So I'm a walking billboard for Adrian. If you ever want to be styled by him, holler at him on Instagram, Adrian Thorpe.
Yeah. Underscore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this week's been a madness.
It has been crazy. Just know I have cried out to God this week whilst having a shouting match also and asking God, why me?
Let's tell them what happened yesterday, last night.
Last night? It wasn't last night.
What was it?
It was 2 nights ago, babe.
2 nights ago. So
Yeah.
Mad.
Mad. So 2 nights ago, let's start in the day. Yeah? In the day. We were doing things that we needed to do, but I was also having a hissy fit at the same time, saying to God how hard my life is right now. And I was like, God, why me, God? I was like, your word says that if your parents can give good gifts, then what about your heavenly Father? What have you given me?
You sound like a spoilt brat.
I sounded like a spoiled brat. I was going through a moment. And then towards the end of the day, we were like, all right, cool. We went home, showered again, said, oh, let's go to our friend's house. Let's go out. Let's just put down the work. Let's go out. We go for a drive. We're driving, to our friend's house.
Like less than 10 minutes away from our door.
Yeah, less than 10 minutes away from our door. If you guys don't know, I'm currently on a diet, okay? So
Huh? Go on.
my friend Kyle has a gym in Mayfair because he's a boss. And I've been working out with Kyle and Blanca, who are my PTs, and I've been doing really well. So that day, 2 nights ago, I said, do you know what, babe? Let's go to KFC and get some popcorn chicken. Why not? Went to KFC to get the popcorn chicken. The popcorn chicken was hot. KFC's food is never hot. So we were coming up the roundabout and we had stopped because there was traffic. Sorry, I can't get my words out today.
Come on, spit it out.
It's mad.
You said I had
A speech impediment. Anyway.
And our whole bodies were
Jolted forward.
Like, the impact was nuts. You know, like, I thought I was in slow motion because I was kind of confused.
And this is the first accident you've been involved in?
Yeah, I was kind of confused. Tara immediately got out like she was going to fight. So I thought...
I was.
Sit your backside down
So
now.
imagine, guys, the car goes boom into the back of us.
Tara's gone...
I'm ready to run out.
And I'm like, wait, I'm still processing this. I'm like, what are you doing?
He grabs me by the arm and he's like, sit down. I'm like, get off me. Are you mad? Get off me. I'm trying to jump out the car.
We was in the car for
it must have
you
been
are
like,
not Taz.
No, Adrian. I was willing to jump out and it was going to be a problem.
Tara, I'm the husband.
What does that mean?
Guy, I'm the protector.
Can you talk up?
You need to sit down.
No.
Why are you getting out? You never know what happened.
It doesn't. I know that we got crashed into.
On the other side
That's
of
not
this
my business.
Door.
I'll find that out when I get out of the car.
Business, though.
Adrian, before I got married to you, I was protecting myself, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that why you can't drive on the motorway?
That's because I had a car crash.
And we were in a car crash, but you want to get out.
Yes, but I can jump out the car. Anyway, they crash into us. Me and Adrian are in the car for about a minute because he's arguing with me as to why I should stay in the car. I jump out the car, no words of a lie. The woman looked terrified when she saw me. Then when she saw Adrian, she looked like she was going to wet her pants.
It's like, it wasn't me.
She was like, two big black people have just jumped out the car and are ready to fight me, which we were not. So as I jumped out the car, I said to her, are you okay? She's like, yeah, it wasn't me. I promise someone crashed into me. Turns out this guy crashed into her, she crashed into us, and he drove off and hid in a car park.
So they told me he was in a car park. So I ran over there. I'm like, I couldn't find my phone though, so I wanted to beat him up on live. And then
beat him up on live.
Yeah, we've got a lot of followers. So I was like, Tara, phone my phone.
This guy.
Phone my phone.
No, but you're forgetting. I had run over to Sainsbury's to go and get him. I was running to Sainsbury's. I had got across the road. I'm on the phone like, what? It's mad. I'm going to get him. Adrian's like, Tara, call my phone now. Call my phone. So I called your phone. I had to come back. Then another person drove up to us and was like, he basically nearly hit us and we had to swerve out the way and they had their babies in the car.
Newborns.
So they basically swerved out of the way and when they saw that he crashed into us, they followed him into Sainsbury's, took a video of the car and came back to us to give us the evidence and to be witnesses.
So I ran over to Sainsbury's, I see the car, I ran up straight away and then the door was open and I couldn't see anyone. Opened the door. I was like, oh, he left some evidence. I saw like parking tickets and in his name I saw...
A lot of information in his name.
Yeah. I saw his old address and where his address is now redirected to. I saw congestion charge.
So I don't know what Adrian was thinking when he decided to pick up these envelopes. So he picked up the envelopes and came back and said, yeah, I know where he lives. What are you going to do, bro?
Let's go.
What are you going to do? So he picked up the envelopes, he come back. Everyone's a bit shaken up.
Speak for yourself.
The woman that he definitely was shaken up. The whole time I'm speaking to the police, Adrian won't talk.
Yeah.
Adrian's like, oh my
man, a bad man. I'm not used to speaking to police. Okay? I am not used to.
Do you know what's crazy that Adrian says that he's a bad man, but he grew up in a two-parent household.
I'm not used to speaking to police. What do you want me to do?
Hold on.
And you wait. What's the woman giving me vim talking about? Can you speak up?
Yeah, she was a police officer.
She was giving me,
do you know why? Do you know why?
Idiot.
Sorry. Do you know why she was giving Adrian vim? So she was like, "Hi, sir. Can I get your name?" He was like, Adrian Thorpe. She was like, no, I can't hear you because on the side of the road, you've got a really gentle voice. You need to speak louder. How old are you? 35. You was a shookhead. And he keeps talking about how he's a gangster, yeah?
Tara.
Or I don't chat to Popo, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Adrian, he grew up in a two-parent household in a 5-bedroom yard in Clapham Junction. This guy, you was not a bad man. You was not a bad man. He ain't never been through no struggle.
You went to private school.
Yeah, and my mum had to work in the private schools.
What?
My mum had to work in them to pay my fees.
Tara.
You grew up in a 5-bedroom yard in the heart of Clapham Junction with both parents. Your mum owned a nursery and your dad owned a garage. He doesn't know struggle.
Oh my God.
He said that when he was younger, he never knew what cash was. That's what he said. He said he's a bad man. He's not a bad man. When the police spoke to you, you said, yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
Who do you think?
Yes, sir.
Who do you think you are?
Did they hit you? Oh, my neck and me back. Neck and my back.
Hey, you need an Oscar.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
You need an Oscar.
I'm going to be honest.
You need an Oscar, Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett.
You're moving like I will.
You're saying up and up.
You're
saying up
where's
and up.
Chris Rock? Because this is crazy.
But what I will say, yeah, is in all of it, yeah, we actually have hurt our backs. My back is finished.
Oh.
Like, even sitting here.
Miss,
No,
I want to beat him up.
yeah, I did want to beat him
I
up.
did.
I had
did.
adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Adrian. This is what he does when he feels like I've come for him. This is what he does. When I've got Adrian, all he does is repeat everything he's saying. I'll say, Adrian, imagine this at home. We have an argument. Yeah, I'm not chatting to you. I'm not chatting to you. Adrian, leave me alone. Adrian, leave me alone. This is what you do. You're 4. You're actually 4. I married a boy. I'm married a boy.
Whoa, whoa,
I'm
brother.
married a boy.
Whoa.
Well, you don't look
That's
like one, do you?
That's for another podcast. We were talking about that. You married a boy.
Yeah, you.
What? You married a boy.
Yes.
There's charges for that.
Don't listen to that.
That is wild. That is
cannot
wild.
trick me. You cannot trick me. So anyway, the police come. I'm not gonna lie. I called the police straight away.
Neat.
I said hi. Yeah, no, because my car's been crashed into.
Because my car. I told you. I didn't call no.
Let me know when you're done.
I had his address.
Let me know when you're done.
That's exactly
Let
where
me
I
know
was
when
gonna
when
go.
you're done. Are you
Hey,
done?
Amazon.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go on.
Thank you. So anyway, when you check the car, he's written off his car. He writ off the car of the woman that crashed into us. Our car only has scratches.
And I'm telling you now, when you see the car, you think, oh,
They're being dramatic.
The impact, I can't even explain
The
it.
impact was crazy. Now, Adrian's never been involved in an accident. I've actually been involved in 3.
And you think you can, yeah.
I was only driving for one of them. You was driving for the third one.
mean
And
the
when
third?
I was at college, well, I've only been involved in 3. The
Okay,
first one when I was in
right.
college, I wasn't driving. The second one I was driving. The third one you was driving. So you talk about protecting me, but you actually got me
We were
involved in a
parked.
crash.
We were stationary.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it was just a long day. And basically, Adrian gave the police the guy's address. So basically, Adrian's a snitch. He gave the police the guy's
are not
address
about to put that
and the
title
envelopes. He's a
on me.
snitch. So basically, what we've learned, is that Adrian came from a 2-parent household, a 5-bedroom yard in Clapham Junction, and he talks to the 5-0 like they're brethren. So Adrian's a snitch.
That's the takeaway.
He's a snitch. That's what you are, a snitch. Oh yes, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. This is
This-
Adrian. This is Adrian. Oh, boss. Yeah, this is the letter. This is where he lives. Mr. I can't even say his name. I know his name. Mr. Here's his address. It's I've
a
wasted it. It's
Mr.?
about 8 minutes away. If you could just, that's what happened.
She is chatting
Anyway,
absolute.
Did you not give them the letter?
Absolute.
Did you give the policeman the letter? Answer the question.
Don't touch my. Ooh,
Did you?
touch me? Touch me.
Did
I don't know
him?
you.
Did you?
I don't know you. Don't touch
do.
me.
You do.
No, I don't know
You know
who
me.
is
I have
sitting
your
next
surname.
to me. Hey, I don't
your
know who's,
surname.
you got my father's surname. Don't touch me.
Oh, bro.
That's right.
You're saying me and your papa?
Don't touch me.
Me and your papa?
Don't touch me.
Is that what you're saying? Because I can holler at Devin, if you want. Hey, father-in-law. Like, do you want me to call him? He's a fine brother. Dark skin, tall, owns his own businesses and everything. He has a hard Jamaican accent.
Guys, I have no idea who I'm sitting next to right now. Like, I don't know who I'm sitting next. Don't touch me, you deceiver.
He gave the feds the man's address. He did. He said, this is his address if you want it.
Oh, my back.
He lives 8 minutes away. That's what he did. Anyway, we left the scene, thank God. Like, honestly, all jokes aside, God covered us in that accident. Like, fully covered
been a lot
us.
worse.
It could have been a lot worse. It was shocking that we came out with the injuries that we did have, because it should have been worse, and our car should have been totaled. Done. Because she smacked up our car. But we thank God.
And her car, both cars were written off.
Both cars are written off. Our car's still working, so we thank God. But what's crazy is that when we got to our friend's house, the police called Adrian and was like, hi, Adrian, we've actually found the person who caused the crash. It's a hit and run. We've actually gone to his address. We've spoken to him. He's been charged for leaving the scene of an accident and not being insured. So they called Adrian and they gave Adrian all his details. Now, is this what the police do? They gave Adrian his address. I mean, he already had it from the letters, but he gave Adrian the address, the number. We've got the brother's phone number, everything. And then she said, you sound like a really nice guy, so please don't show up at his house and do anything. Let the police take control. The feds gave Adrian the man's full address.
And his full name.
And his full name. What? I think they secretly wanted you to do something, you know. They wanted to catch you.
He said it was entrapment.
Entrapment. Because why would you give the details? But anyway, we give glory to God because honestly, guys, yes, we have got back pain. I definitely didn't get out of bed yesterday. But, you know, we're here and we thank God. And it truly felt like God had held... It's like God put his army of angels around the car and was like...
It's just mad. The impact that we felt and the other cars that were in the incident...
Yeah.
Our car is completely... Like, there's no structural damage. It's just scratched.
Yeah.
And it's crazy looking at that and looking at the other cars and being like, why is our car like that? Yeah. It's mad. It's like, so...
It's crazy. And you know what's so mad? It's almost like at that moment, I got really upset. So we got back in the car. I'm driving now. Adrian's in the passenger seat because of his back. So my back wasn't hurting then. We're driving away and I'm like, but God, really? Look how hard my day has been and you allowed this to happen. Yeah? But another way to look at it is it could have been much worse and all you got was scratches. You should be very grateful that this is all that happened. So we just want to shout out pour 1-2s to God because, you know, God, you always look after your son and your daughter. You get me? So, that's what happened. The car we got crashed into and we found out that Adrian's a snitch. So that's what we found out that happened that day. And it just made me think like, right, I actually married a snitch.
That is wild.
It's one for the books when I write my memoirs.
Yeah? I've got some memoirs.
Is it?
In my artillery.
What's your memoirs?
Trust and believe that.
Another funny thing that happened this week.
I told you don't touch me, but go on.
You won't be saying that later on, so stop acting. Stop acting. Thank you very much. So earlier this week, we was at church. Or was it last week? Last week. Yeah. We was at church and Adrian got pulled up by some of the younger guys in our church for not wearing his wedding ring. They said that I should evict Adrian because Adrian is no longer wearing his wedding ring.
Evict me? No, what they said is, I can't remember exactly, but what they were saying is because of this industry that I'm in, and some of them are in the same industry, and majority of the boys that were talking to me were married. They was like, what, you don't wear your ring? I was like, bro, just because I haven't got my ring on, it doesn't mean that there's like issues going on in my marriage, or it doesn't mean I'm not married.
So basically, Adrian doesn't wear his wedding ring.
Sorry, yeah. Where's your ring?
Adrian,
put your hand up.
I don't wear mine anymore because he doesn't wear his.
No, that is not the reason why.
That is the reason. I refuse to wear this ring until he puts one back on.
Tara,
I'm not wearing the ring. I'm not wearing the ring. Are you going to talk over me constantly?
You took your ring off during lockdown.
Yeah, I did because we was in the house.
There we go. So don't say it's because of me.
And when I came back out, I had...
You took it off.
Before I bent up your finger. Adrian. Adrian, my back.
Good.
I
don't know you.
You don't know...
Anyway, yeah. If we're going to talk about rings, I bought another ring.
Yeah, and he doesn't wear it.
It doesn't match every outfit.
It doesn't match every outfit, so now your rings have to match your outfits. Your rings have to match your outfits.
I bought it's a black rubber one.
And it goes with a black hat, doesn't it?
No, but it's like I bought it for the gym.
Adrian, he chats rubbish. The guy just doesn't wear his wedding ring anymore.
I do.
To be fair, I'm going to be honest, I don't really care because I don't wear mine. I don't care. The ring doesn't make us married.
Or not married.
However, I understand what it looks like because there's been times where someone that's married, they ain't got their ring on. Bloody hell, what's going on behind closed doors?
We're always together. We're like...
It doesn't matter. This could be a show.
Blue.
This could be a show.
What?
This could be a front.
No, but come on.
This could be a front.
It's true.
We could be winning Jada.
Please. You're moving like Jada right now.
I'm not your op. I big you up all the time.
Shut up, man. But big me up.
Do you know what I've realised? Yeah, the last 2 episodes of this podcast, Adrian is getting mad fresh. And he keeps telling me to shut up. And I think it's wild because when we're in the yard, you don't talk to me like this. So don't act up for company.
This is
don't act up for company. Apologise.
The thoughts.
And you're not talking truth because you don't tell me to shut up in the house. So fix yourself. Right now, apologise.
Wait, hold on.
Apologise.
We're going to film something.
Be a good man.
You're not a mum. You're not my mum.
Huh?
You got a mum complex. I've realised.
I don't have no kids. How can you
got
be my
a mum
son?
complex.
Well, you act like my son.
Oh, see?
You act like my son.
See? I found it.
Babe, the packet says that I should put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Do you think I should put it in for 20 minutes? Are you thick or are you dumb? Pick one. Which one? Did I make the product to go in the oven? No. Did I sauce it and be like, okay, let's test it and see how long it takes to cook? No. Do you know what I did? I put on my reading glasses and I read the instructions and I said, okay, I'm going to put it in for 20 minutes at 200 degrees. Why are you asking me how long the product should go in the thing for?
It's just a question.
Read. It's called overloading. You overload me.
Oh.
You overload me.
Oh, all
You
right.
overload me.
Okay, I see.
Babe, can I ask a question?
I see.
What do we have to do for this advert? Adrian, we both received the same email from Nick. We both have.
Nick is our manager, by the
Nick
way.
is our manager, yeah? We both received the same email.
And I haven't. Why don't you break
We
your phone?
both received the same email.
If I haven't read it,
So pick up the phone and read it.
I would sometimes.
No, it's called overloading. And do you know what? He's got too comfortable, yeah? Because he knows I'm going to read everything. Oh, babe, what time does a premiere start? It's in the emails. The same emails that I read. Or, for instance, today, we're getting ready. I've got up Adrian snoring in bed. I've got in the shower, because I get in the shower first, because I don't like getting into wet showers. So I shower first, and then Adrian gets in after
Did
me.
you not hear that?
Yeah, I said what
She
I said.
does not like to get in a wet shower.
I don't like to get in the shower when
Please
it's
tell me
wet.
that's not some sort of.
I get in the shower, I put on the shower, and it becomes wet whilst I'm in there.
So it's wet, and you're in the shower.
Yeah, but
so
I don't-
that will result in that it's a wet shower.
But I don't-
But you don't like wet.
I don't like
showers.
wet athlete's foot. I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. No, thank you. You got athlete's foot.
So you're saying
You got something on your foot.
I've got athlete's
You
foot.
got something on your foot.
I have. Where did athlete's foot come from?
You've got something.
So for 10 years,
It's
I've had an
feeling like
athlete's
this.
foot.
That's what it's
10
feeling like.
years, I have had an
Chicken
athlete.
feet. Chicken feet. And then he has the
Oh, I
cheek.
love you.
This is my leg. At night time, he does this. Babe. Chicken feet. Big man.
I
His
absolutely
toe
love
is
you.
as big as my 4 fingers.
So
It's
she
disgusting.
said when she feels I'm on her, when she feels she said I mock her when she's I can't even talk. She just said I have athlete's foot, and I've had athlete's foot for the majority of our wedding, our marriage.
It's gross. It's gross.
What are you on,
His toenails are the colour of this jumper. It's like an
Oh.
awful situation. It's terrible.
babe? We don't want to talk about your back foot.
Yeah, it's dry.
It looks like
It's dry.
French stick.
Yeah, it's dry. Pay for more pedicures. I don't understand. I can fix my problems. What can you
I
fix?
have, just for the record,
He has to go to chiropodist every so often
I
because he gets
choose
pain
to.
in between his the nuts here.
I have something.
He gets pain.
Our other manager just said I've got something called plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis. I think I'll Google it, and we both share the similar pain.
What's that got to do with
That's
going to the
why
chiropodist?
me going to the chiropodist.
He has to dig a hole in between Adrian's crevices in his toes.
Crevices.
Does he not use a drill?
What are you talking?
And he calls it out like an apple. He calls it out. And you know, Adrian...
This is wild. Don't touch me.
Adrian visits
This
the
is called True
chiropodist
Talks.
with his 80-year-old uncle. You both have chiropodist dates. Like, get lost.
I can't take you nowhere.
Oh, my back.
Good.
My back. Anyway, what I was saying was, I got in the shower today, got out the shower, started my makeup. Adrian has got drool. So now Adrian does these bubbles whilst he's sleeping, yeah? He bubbles, he's like, whilst he's sleeping. Adrian gets in the shower. The time's ticking. We have to be at the office for 10 o'clock. It's 35 minutes past 9, so we need to leave here at 22, yeah? Adrian, you need to hurry up. He's laughing and giggling to Judge Mathis in the shower, yeah? Adrian, we need to go. Oh no, we're going to the office for 10:30. I said, no, that's not what Jess said. Jess said we should come in at 10, and Jess and Nick said we should come in at 10 and then start filming the podcast at 10:30. Oh, I didn't see it. Why didn't you see it? It was on your phone, the same message, we're in the same group. So basically, he thinks I talk to him like he's my son, but I don't. You ask me stupid questions. Stupid questions.
Okay.
Babe, this face cream, how do I put it on? It's face cream. Put it on your face. So if you want like me to speak to you like a wife, then grow up.
Right.
You're preparing me for motherhood. You are preparing me for motherhood.
Okay, I see. I've got some other examples, but I'm gonna.
Say it.
No, I'll leave
Say it. We tell the truth.
Because I can't remember it
True
right now.
talks of the Thorpes.
Yeah. But you're obviously lying.
Oh, I'm lying.
Yes, because I haven't got athlete's foot.
I'm telling the truth about
Don't touch
everything
me.
else. I didn't touch you.
And I'm not a snitch.
He's a snitch.
You shall
Do you know one
apologise.
time me and Adrian
I'm
got
just
into a
gonna get you in
massive
a headlock.
argument, yeah?
I'm gonna
And
get you in a
he
headlock.
went to my mum's house, yeah? Me and Adrian had a massive argument.
See, I
We
don't know
weren't
what she's talking
talking.
about.
He went to my mum's house and he said to my mum, Diane, I want to tell you all the things about your daughter. Do you not remember?
That's not what happened.
That's a lie.
That is not what happened.
He went to my mum's house and said,
Shall we do this?
I want
Let's
to
go.
tell the truth.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about all the things your daughter's done. My mum said, don't get me involved in your nonsense. I don't want to hear anything that my
Tara,
daughter's
you
done.
know
Is that a lie?
That's a damn lie.
That's a lie.
She called me out of my name. Yeah?
No, that's not then.
Yes, it is. That's
No,
the only
it
time.
wasn't.
This is a, how dare you put my daughter in an estate?
No, that wasn't then, Adrian.
How
We
you
had been
she
married
should
for
be
like
in a
3
house.
years.
You should be giving my daughter the luxuries of a house. So we're building.
Basically,
I'm like 24.
we're not talking
What
about
do
the
you
same-
want me?
we're
Don't
not
touch
talking
me.
about the same-
Don't touch me. I'm talking about your mother.
we
You should be putting my princess in a house, not a flipping estate. What kind of flat? What kind of tomfoolery are we talking about here? And I was like, well, I'm 25 years
about
old.
a different situation.
I'm 25 years old. I'm trying to build with her. Can't we
Adrian.
build? Hold on. When I met her, she was in a flipping estate woman.
I wasn't
in
in
a
an estate.
flat.
No,
what?
I wasn't. I was in a
What?
close. I was in a close.
Ooh, a close.
I was in a close.
In the middle of Peckham.
In Nunhead, actually.
Luxurious.
So
Don't
now-
get me started.
Now he's
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Guys,
Do not get me
he's
started.
not talking about the same.
Do not.
We're not talking about the
get
same
me
situation.
started.
We're not talking about the same situation.
Anyway.
She said that to you before we got married. When you went to my
We
mum's
was
house,
married.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I was definitely living in a 3-bedroom house in Stanley
Oh
Street.
my
Oh God, I just said the
days.
name. I don't live there anymore. My mum doesn't live there anymore. I was living in a 3-bedroom yard, yeah.
In an estate, yes.
No, I wasn't living in an estate.
When I
There's
met you,
nothing wrong
what
with
are you
living in
talking
an
about?
estate either, by the way.
No, there isn't.
Adrian, what
That's
I'm
the whole
saying is,
point.
I was living on a close. I lived in a house. There was no estate. I didn't live on the estate. There was an estate across the way.
Are you not mad? Did you forget where you lived?
Where?
In the middle of Peckham.
Nunheads.
On a estate.
Who did? In
You
what house?
did. You lived in a house on an estate.
I didn't. It was a close. It was like Brookside. Lies you tell. You're telling me it weren't like Brookside?
It definitely wasn't like
Chat
Brookside.
rubbish. Anyway, he went and told, since we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. He went and told my mum he was going to propose to me. He didn't ask for my hand in marriage.
Yeah.
He came to my mum's house and said, by the way, I'm going to propose to your daughter today. My mum said, are you asking me or telling me? He said, I'm telling you.
Damn right.
Yeah. He said, I'm telling you. Yeah. Then my mum said, so where are you going to live? He said, so
No.
basically I'm going to live in
no.
a
That's
block
not when that conversation
where
happened.
there's 10,000 people
What
that live there.
What are you talking about?
Which is not a problem. But what I'm saying is we ended up living there. We lived there for 2 years.
When we got married, we lived a stone throw away from your mother.
And then 2 stones away from your mum's.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at the time.
Yeah.
No, not
Yeah, we
at the
did.
time.
Yeah, we did.
Not at the
Yeah, we
time.
did. Your mum wasn't living in the 5-bedroom house, Adrian, when we got married. Your mum was living where she lives now, which is down the road from my mum's house. I told you, the memory of a fish. It was down the road from my mum's yard.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So you still lived in an estate. That's my whole
No,
point.
I lived on a close.
That's a damn lie.
I lived on an estate when I was younger.
Peckham?
In Peckham, yes, I did.
When I first met you.
No, I lived on a
Oh
close.
my days.
Guys, Google Banfield Road, please, right now. Google Banfield Road in Nunhead, SE15 3HZ. Google it now. Tell me if that's an estate and put it in the comments, please.
It's an estate.
It's not an estate.
If you came out your door and you looked left
There was a block to the left of me that wasn't on our plot.
on your plot,
It wasn't on our plot.
On your
There was a
plot?
brick wall separating us.
what?
It was like a great wall.
Okay. A great wall.
Yeah, that's what it was called. They called it the
A
Great
fence.
Wall. It was a wall.
It's a fence.
It was a wall. It was a wall. You're a light. Was it a fence? It was a wall.
It was a fence.
It was a wall. Do you know what? What you're doing right now is you're putting me down because you lived in a 5-bedroom house in Clapham Junction. That's what you're doing.
I'm not putting you down.
That's what he's doing.
I'm not putting you
That's
down.
bad mind.
I'm not
Anyway,
putting you
I don't
down.
even
I
know what
love
you're
you,
talking
babe.
about. No, shut up.
I love you.
Shut up.
See, you said
Shut
me
up.
to
Eat
settle
it.
down.
Eat it. Eat it.
Baby, I love you. You are my life.
Frank is wrong with you. You sound like you need to cough.
The
And
happiest moment world complete if you weren't by my side.
his life wouldn't be the way it is if it wasn't for me. That's a fact.
It's true, man.
That's a fact.
I'm grateful
The Bible
for you,
says
though.
when you find a wife, you find a good thing.
And I found a
you found a
great
good
thing.
thing and you don't respect it. Huh? Move your hand.
Someone's salty.
Salty? What you trying to say? I'm fat and I've got diabetes. 'Cause I'm
What?
salty. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
What are you trying to say?
nothing, man.
Huh?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
You're not saying nothing?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
But, if your mum's watching this, I love you.
That's really nice. You should say it to her more often.
No. I don't like saying the word love.
He doesn't say I love you. I have to tell him to tell his family that he loves them.
Yeah.
I know Adrian. So for instance, I know how can I explain it? Adrian's family, they love each other, but they don't say it. So Adrian is one of 3 siblings. He's the middle child, yeah? He tells his sister that he loves her maybe once every 6 years.
I haven't got
The one time I told him to say, I said, say, they were on the phone, and I said, tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. He said, I love you, Stacey. She was like, I love you too. I love you so much. That's what she said to you. You guys need to say I love you more. You guys are weird. You guys are weird.
We're weird.
Yeah, you don't tell each other that you love each other.
Yeah, because I don't know.
You don't tell each other you love each other. You don't tell your mum you love her.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Why don't you tell your mum you love her? Do you not love her?
Cool, but so that's the thing. Love is a doing word, yeah? Do you agree?
Your mum would love
do
to.
You,
I
I'm
do.
talking to you.
But
Do
your
you-
mum
wait,
would
wait,
love.
wait.
I said I do.
All right,
but your
so
mum would love to hear the words
What
I love you. I
do
love
to
you,
show
mum.
my love
Don't
is...
stop touching me.
What I do to show my love is things.
But your mum would also like to hear I love you.
Yeah, I hear that.
And you know your sister likes to hear I love you.
No, I hear that.
So
but
you should do it more
as I said,
often.
it's a doing word.
Because if anything happens, you're going to wish that you told your sister that you loved her.
Well, no, because she knows I love her because I do
No,
stuff.
Adrian, it doesn't work like that, man.
Yeah, it does, because in my eyes it does. Because I think love is different for everyone, but we can all agree.
So why do you tell me
that's
that you
a doing
love
word.
me so much?
Because you're my wife, and I think you need to hear it.
No, I don't need to hear it. Oh, you're not going to make me out to be that wife. Oh my gosh, I don't need to hear I love you. I told you. I told you I can stand on my own 2 feet, you know. I don't need you to tell me you love me. I don't need that.
Shall I stop?
You can stop.
Yeah?
I don't need it. I
It's
don't
on
need
camera.
it. I don't need it.
Forever.
I'm not saying you should stop. What I'm saying is I don't need to hear I love you. Like I'm not this, oh my gosh.
I've
didn't
never
tell
said
me
that.
he
What I'm
loves
saying
me.
is you're my wife, so you
No,
need to
you
hear
said
it.
I think you need to hear it. Well,
Yeah.
your sister needs to hear you love her. She does. I'm telling you. Stacia, if you're watching this, can you comment whether you need to hear your brother tell you he loves you, please? Because at this point, you need to. She's a girl child.
She's not a girl child.
She is a girl child.
That's a girl child.
She's a girl adult.
Yeah.
That needs to hear that she's loved from her big brother. And then your older brother. None of you lot communicate well.
Yes, we do. We just don't say that. It's just like, I don't think it's particularly normal that you call your mum by her first name.
Yeah, but that's different. That's a northern thing.
No. Well, you're from London, aren't you?
No, my mum's from
crazy.
Huddersfield. We're northern.
Yeah. No.
I'm the only one me and Jade are the only ones that were born in London.
And you call her by her name.
Yeah, because I was
So it's not normal.
I was
What I'm
brought
saying
up
is, I
in a
don't care.
northern household.
I don't care. I've got no excuse for why I don't say I love you. What I'm saying is, you call her by her name.
See what I mean? When I say something, he rebuttals.
There's no.
Yes,
Tara.
I call my mum by. I say, "You right, Di?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my mum. I can say that.
It's your mum.
Yeah, I know. It's a northern thing.
No. What
Like
I'm saying
me and
is
my mum.
not normal. You're saying that me saying love is me not saying I love you. Is not
Adrian,
normal.
they're not the same.
I'm saying you have something that I feel is not
Why are
normal.
you getting so angry?
Man, you're annoying.
Yeah.
You are. I don't want to drink from you. Move. Brush your teeth this morning.
I actually did.
Thank
I
God.
actually did. After I used your toothbrush to shower.
Wow.
How's it tasting? Anyway, let's move on. Because right now it's just banter 24/7. We
is
put out a question that was, let me get the question actually. The question was, where is it? So the question was, is £100 enough to take a woman out on a date?
Wow.
Yeah. Now, we had over 6,000 people view the story. We had over 1,000 people vote. And we probably had about 200 people answer why they chose, whether it's yes or no. Right? Now, do you want to know the percentage?
We do.
The percentage was,
And I'm going to say what I think.
I think it was, here we go. The percentage of is £100 enough to take a woman out on a date? Yes was 73%. Nah, not at all was 27%. So the majority said that £100 is enough to take a woman out on a date. Yeah. People also answered. I said, what is your reasoning? Yeah. So one of them was, it's not about the amount. It's about the time, effort, and things money can't buy. Yeah. Another one was all depends where you take her. TGI's is under £100 for 2 people. Then someone else said, budget your ass self, high life, not at all. Yeah? Someone else said money shouldn't matter. If you like someone, go for a walk, save the £100 for a special occasion. But then there was other answers that were, hold on, let me find it. £100 can only buy us 5 cocktails, not even an Uber home. I want to be wined and dined. So the majority was, yes, £100 enough, is enough.
So here's my thing. I think, let's say, it depends on if it's a regular date or if it's your first date. As a guy, you want to impress.
Well, it didn't say first date.
That's what I'm saying, but it would depend. It all depends. If it's your first date, you do want to impress. So the likelihood of you going to TGI's or Nando's, I don't think that's...
Well, for our first date, Adrian took us to India Moment. And that cost...
That was probably about a bill back then, and that's like 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, that wasn't. That was 13 years ago, 12 years ago.
13 years ago. That's like... It'll probably be £100 now.
Okay. And you think that was enough for a first date?
Not right now, no.
If I'm being honest, I don't think... I'm a cheap date. So when Adrian... Go and lie. I have a cheap palate. I don't want to go and eat at Sky Garden.
There's not a restaurant that we've been to that's been less than £100.
Adrian.
There's not a restaurant that we've been to that's been less than
Guys,
£100
do you know what we used to do for dates that I used to love? We would go and drive to Crystal Palace, yeah? That's when we had the Mercedes back in the day, and you could put the DVD and you could watch a movie and we get a takeaway and eat it in the car and watch the skyline. That was my type of date. My date is not going to a bougie restaurant and eating food. That is not my idea of a date. Who books those dates? It's you. It's you. I don't book them. I would like to go for a drive to Birmingham.
When we do go to those dates,
but you
is
choose
the bill
them,
ever less than £100?
But they didn't say when you go to a restaurant. They said for a first date. Or they
so
said for a
the date
date.
can be anything.
The date can be... That's what the question was.
I don't see it as that.
No.
I'm saying a date is going out to a restaurant.
I don't think that's a date, Adrian. Look how many dates. When you took me to the bloody museum, yeah, was that a date?
Yeah.
Exactly. Did it include food?
Okay.
You didn't even buy me dinner after.
No, good.
You took me to church.
You wanted to go to the museum.
On my birthday.
Here you go, babe.
He took me to the Science Museum and took me to church on my birthday. That's what you did.
Hey.
You didn't even buy me McDonald's. Not even a Savers menu. Not even a 99p cheeseburger.
No, because you said you wanted the museum. The museum is what you got.
Our dates consisted of, when we first got married, we didn't have money like that. We didn't have it. So our dates were going for drives, spending time together, just me and you in a car, or going to what's the place by Harvesters?
Crystal Palace, Crown Point.
Crown Point by Harvesters, and we used to park by the estate, and you could see the whole of London.
Oh yeah, like Beulah Hill.
Beulah Hill in London, and we'd sit there for hours and just watch the sunset. Do you remember? Those were our dates. I love those kind of things. I much prefer that than going to a bougie restaurant where I can't pronounce what's on the menu. And furthermore, I have a cheap palate. My tongue doesn't want much. It wants a lot of food, but it doesn't want high quality food. Like, I don't want like farmed raised ostrich egg with caviar pearls and on a sweet potato crisp. That is not me, babe. Put some chicken breast deep fried or a burger, I'll eat it. And chips.
Well, this goes back to
in
my
deep
point.
oil.
It depends if you're having regular dates, because then you're going to know each other.
Yeah, but babe,
That's what I'm saying.
Adrian's looking into this way too deep.
It's
if it's our first date, if you're looking to it, it's how many dates you have been. The question was, is £100 enough for a date?
And I'm saying it depends. Not for your first date.
Am I a cheap date? Be honest.
No.
How?
That's my answer.
How?
No.
How?
And
You took me to Hakkasan. You took me to 5 Hamilton Place.
So you can experience it.
Because
Do you want to go back?
No. I want to go back to Hamilton Place. I don't want to go back to Hakkasan.
Don't go to Hakkasan?
No.
Okay. When we went to Hakkasan the first time.
Did I love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we go back?
A year later, yes.
Did we go back?
Yeah.
Who wanted to go back?
You said, what do you want to do for the anniversary?
Who wanted to go back? Just answer the question, yes or no. Who wanted to go back?
I wanted to go back.
And when we went back the second time, did you want to go back again?
No.
Okay, let's go. 6 Hamilton Place.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was 5. See, I told you.
Did you, when I took you there, do you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Do you want to go back?
I do.
Have we been back?
No. We've only been to 6 Hamilton Place once, Adrian. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go back?
I would like to.
Okay.
But I don't have to.
Were those restaurants When me and you went,
Spit it out.
was it £100 or
It was more than £100.
Right.
But the question is, did I ask for it? I didn't.
that's not the question.
If
The
Adrian
question
says to me,
is-
what do I want to do for a date? Can we go for a drive? Can we go for a drive?
That's a date.
And can we get takeaway on
So
the
we
way?
had a date on the way here then?
What did we eat on the way here?
No, we had a date. We drove. You said...
No,
if
we
I
was
wanna go for
driving to work.
Yeah, we went for a drive,
Adrian,
babe.
no, what you're doing is, you're being mad silly, yeah? And the thing is, you don't respect me enough, yeah? Because I am a cheap date. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much for a
Crazy.
date. I don't ask for much. You are the one that has opened my horizons to these bougie restaurants. It's you. I weren't
you
going there
like
before.
it.
Do you know what was a bougie restaurant to me?
What?
Steakout. Steakout.
Hawksmoor.
Hawksmoor. Hawksmoor, that's not a date though.
What?
Hawksmoor's
It's
amazing.
a restaurant.
I love Hawksmoor.
And you love it and you keep going back.
Yeah, but I don't go with you. I've been with you like twice. And I've been 3 times, but I've been with my friends more.
Exactly.
I'm not dating them. Everyone was like, oh, let's go get steak. Oh, let's go Hawksmoor. Hawksmoor's a vibe though, guys. I mean, it is. The steak is fantastic. You don't need no seasoning for that bad boy.
Wow, it's crazy.
But yeah, so that I think I'm a cheap date, and I think £100 is more than enough for a date. I think if oh, my belly's rumbling. If talk about Hawksmoor, my gosh. But if it's for like an engagement or something, maybe £100 isn't enough. Maybe, nowadays people do these mad extravagant engagement things, and that's fine. But when Adrian proposed to me, you took me to, where did you take me again?
Can't remember.
The restaurant, Oxo Tower. I hated the food
Yeah, so did I.
because I'm a cheap date. If you took me to McDonald's,
The rest was just... No, if I took you to McDonald's, what? Go on. Finish your sentence.
you didn't propose to me at the Oxo Tower. You proposed to me outside the Millennium Wheel.
I know, what I'm saying is, you said if I took
front
you
of
to
your
McDonald's,
friends.
go on, finish it. You would have liked that.
You could have taken me to McDonald's and proposed to me after. Adrian took me and proposed to me, and he made sure that his 2 friends were there, and none of my friends were.
None of your friends
So
could
after
make
Adrian
it.
proposed, he was like, will you marry me, yeah? He proposed to me, he put the ring on my finger, then he walked over to his boys, and him and his boys were like, man, I can't believe you done it, And I stood there like this.
No. They were there to film the thing. Your brethren didn't love you enough to come, innit? Or they couldn't make it down. My brethren were there to film and take pictures, which they did. So...
Can I tell you what happened? When Adrian was proposing, he was waffling, and he couldn't get the words out of his mouth. In the video, when he proposed, you hear his friend Carl go on. Adrian goes, will you marry me? So because Kyle said go on, he proposed.
What?
And I stood there, so he went over to his boys and they were like, Blood, you're engaged, cuz. You're engaged, blood. That's mad. They're in the corner over there. And I'm over here like this. And then I've got these drunk people that are like, oi, congratulations. And I'm like this, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You didn't tell none of my friends.
I did tell them.
No, you didn't, because when I went to my friend's house after that night, you dropped me to her house. She said, what, you're engaged? I didn't know you was getting engaged.
I don't care. You don't speak to that friend now anyway. Who cares?
No, that's not nice.
What do you mean?
She was my friend at the time.
Yeah, she's not your friend now, so who cares, as I said.
I told you, he doesn't care about me.
What do
He
you
doesn't
mean?
care about me.
I'm still your friend, babe.
Remove your hand, your big hand off of my leg. Okay?
Oh, man.
So what have you got to say for yourself?
So basically, £100 is enough. Sometimes. 'Cause as you said, if it's an event, then it will matter.
Spit it out, because you're always talking down here. What's wrong?
Don't worry how I talk.
And you expect me to understand that. What does that mean?
£100 is enough, but it depends.
But
As
it
I said
depends.
in the beginning, I said, if it's your first date, it's probably gonna be slightly not
More
enough.
expensive.
Yeah, because you want to impress the person that you're with. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm tired.
You're tired.
Tired of you. I am tired of you. I am tired of you.
No worries. I know you got a cheap palate now, so Morley's it is.
I've always had a cheap palate, bro.
No
don't
problem.
act. Don't act.
Morley's.
Just
it
get me
is.
2 of them.
Morley's chicken shop date. That's all I
Guys,
want.
it's my birthday next week. It's my birthday next week. What have you got me for my birthday? Because we spoke about this last week. So,
If we spoke about it, why are we talking about it again?
because I would really like those trainers. Those. What are they called? The beetroots. The beetroots. Huh? 95s. The beetroots. I would like those. Thank you. It's the least you could do.
Okay, cool.
It's the least you could do.
Talking about birthdays, I had a birthday this year, which you ruined.
But we spoke about that last year.
I'm
We
just
spoke
saying.
about this in the last
I'm just
episode.
saying that you ruined.
I'm
so.
just saying that you know that on Sunday,
no.
on Sunday,
Tara,
roll your eyes.
on your birthday.
Roll your eyes.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Guys.
Oh, no.
No, wait a minute. No, shush.
No.
Shush.
On
My
your
birthday is on the 26th of October.
If your
My
birthday-
nan, who was like my best friend, passed away 4 days before my birthday. So on Sunday, it will be the 3-year anniversary of her passing away. And you want to roll your eyes?
No, I didn't
You
roll
best
my-
make sure you have the
How are
beetroots
you-
standing there.
How are
on-
you going to...
Yeah, because
put me
you know
on
what
a
you're doing.
cross?
You know what you're doing.
I know what I'm
You know
doing.
what you're doing. You know what you're doing. My nan passed away. This week is extremely hard for me anyway.
Babe,
And I'm saying that the beetroots would help
how are you going to just throw Nan in there like that?
because I can. She's my nan. So guys, if you don't know, I'm the queen of awkward.
Guys, I'm bowing out.
You're about, so am I going to get them?
I'm going to look for them.
Okay. Thank you.
You. Oh, manipulator. I promise you.
A manipulator?
Yeah. I said it.
Okay. Okay. Because if something happened to you near your birthday, I'd make sure that it was good.
Pardon?
Yeah, you heard what I said.
What?
But yeah. So I just want to hail up my nan because this video will be coming out after her anniversary. My nan, Kleines, she was literally my best friend. She is not what you would expect of most nans. She was very vulgar. She'd cuss everyone. She was 4'0", tiny, explosive Jamaican powerhouse. But she was a woman of strength. She came over to England from Jamaica and she worked really, really hard. She worked many jobs with my granddad and she worked in the factory. She was cleaning and she done all of that and bought a 5-bedroom
Tell
house.
the story of when she first came, when she first landed here.
Yes.
She didn't have no phone.
I'll say that in the next podcast because we're going to close up now. But shout out to my nan. She is an incredible woman. She raised amazing children. She's raised amazing grandchildren. She is the epitome of a strong Black woman who came over to a country she had no idea about and was able to buy a 5-bedroom house in Huddersfield, mortgage free, her and my granddad. She helped look after me, helped raise me. She was my best friend. She was everything to me. And I just want to hail her up. And I wish that she could see what we're doing today. I think she'd be incredibly proud. And shout out to Kleines. Love you, Nan. Yeah. And she loved Adrian too. By the way, her favourite song was Queen Ifrica, Below the Waist. Says a lot about my nan. Yeah, that was today's episode. It was fun. We run some joke. I'm going to have to deal with you when we get home about the mother comment. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, I'm really enjoying this.
Guys, if you lot are enjoying it, we want to hear you in the comments because
Yeah.
we'll be responding to you.
Yes. We're doing dilemmas next week, so send through your dilemmas to our Instagram at Meet the Thorpes.
Yeah, stay tuned on the Insta.
We are Meet the Thorpes on TikTok. We have a separate YouTube channel called Meet the Thorpes, where we have vlogs, and this channel, which is True Talks with the Thorpes. But yeah,
We'll
man,
see you
if
in
you
the
loved
next
it,
episode.
comment, subscribe, put a thumbs up. We
Send it
appreciate
out.
you.
Send it to your baby mum, your baby father,
Your baby
your
mum.
cousin, your auntie, your uncles.
But yeah, we're signing out, man. Episode 3 done.